Yeah, yeah. Go.
Hey besties. So I know, I have been gone for so long. I've been gone for a second, a minute, a hour, a day, a week, a year, a month. Trust me, it's been crazy. Got a few more jobs, got a few more bags, quit a few jobs, and still have those bags. And yeah, I just came on here to talk about some drama, you know. I was actually just editing a video. It was a video. I'm gonna re-record it now, so this video is gonna take the place of that video. And besides that, like, I just want to mention that I met one of my subscribers. Like, she actually lives right down the street from me, and like, honestly, meeting her was so humbling. I was like, oh my gosh, I met a fan, someone that loves and lives me. Now, she did read the hell out of me. She's like, now you know, you saying so much in those videos be hella annoying. I was like, I didn't even really notice it, but then like I was editing that video and I was like, darn, I really do say a lot. So that's why I'm re-recording it, because like, I also noticed that I talk really fast, and honestly, if you know me in person, you would know that I do speak like that, like, on the regular. Like, I do say a lot, and I do like speak really quickly, plus I have like an accent, so that's like one of the reasons why I decided to I just did it. So that's one of the reasons why I decided to re-record the video. That, along with the fact that like I feel like I didn't convey the story, whereas you can understand like exactly what I was trying to say in some parts of it. So you can consider this as like a follow-up. I don't think I'm gonna upload that, but I am for sure gonna edit this and upload this. So sit back, grab your wine. I don't know what demographic I appeal to. I don't know the demographic of my subscribers are. There's 98 of you guys, 2 more to 100. I'm saying again. If you guys are legally can drink. I know I wasn't when I started drinking. I started drinking when I was like, I had my first drink when I was like 4 years old. Don't judge me. I always say I'm not a role model. I am not, honestly. I'm a terrible person. I always tell people that. If you can drink, drink. If you can't drink, still drink if you want to drink. I'm not here to tell you what to do, what you can and can't do, sis. If you want to do that, pop a Molly, pop a perk. That's your business. I ain't here to judge you. But yeah, sit back, relax, and get ready for this story. Get ready for this tea, get ready for this coffee, get ready for this chocolate cake, sis, because this is a lot. This is a lot and not a little bit. Your cup finna runneth over with the tea. But yeah. So, this is a summertime story time of one of my associates. I'm not gonna call her a friend because she wasn't really a friend, and there I go talking so fast again. She wasn't really a friend, I would say, per se. Like, she was more of an associate that tried to eventually evolve into a friend. She really wasn't. She didn't do a good job of that, because the only thing she ended up doing was like propelling me and my friends into more danger than we already was back when we lived where we lived. So it'll all make sense in a minute though. So sit back, and while you're sitting back, why not like, subscribe, and comment? Like, go down in the comment section and cuss me the hell out. Like, why not? Like, it takes like 1 minute, and then you like cuss me the hell out, and I can clap back on that ass. So like, yes, sis, go right ahead. I'll give you 10 minutes. You know, I mean 5 minutes, not 10 minutes. We ain't got that much time because the story about to be a whole key, a whole another half key. But yeah, and on to the story. So this is back when I lived, before I lived in California, and I used to live there. And let me just give you guys the key players in the story, the key people that I would be communicating and bringing up a lot in the story, and that would be my best friend Veneer. I don't know if he wants me to say his name in the video, so let me call him really quick. So you guys, he said no, he doesn't want his name to be mentioned, so I'm just gonna refer to him as Vaseline. So we have me, Veneer, Vaseline. The person that I'm talking to in the story, they are female, so I'm just gonna call her Ebony. So there's Ebony, and there's a person that pops in and out in the story, and this character is male, so I'll just call him Water. So we have myself, Veneer, Vaseline, Ebony, and Water. Okay, so Ebony is the kind of person that is ignorant, but is sure and steadfast in their ignorance. So I don't know why, for some reason, she was drawn toward me and my friend group, more specifically me, because we went to the same high school. We never really conversed among each other. She was a friend of one of my friends, and that's how I actually like knew her. But we were never like buddy friends, because I don't do that. So afterwards of me graduating and then her graduating, because I am like a year older than her, I believe. I don't know, we might be the same age, or I might be older than her. After I graduated and then she graduated because she moved to a different school, we connected through myself. My coworker went to school with her and graduated with her, so that's how they knew each other. And because my coworker and I would go out a lot, because that is my friend. Love you, girl. If you ever watch this video, girl, I love you. I ain't never gonna stop loving you. You my cinnamon apple, girl. But besides that, she was friends with my coworker, and that's how we established a connection. So after us meeting and recollecting and reestablishing our connection or whatever, we somewhat became associates, never really friends, but like we were buddy. I would see her now and again. She was cool, whatever, at the beginning, before all the ignorance and I don't want to say what it is. I really don't want to say what it is. I really don't, because I don't want a lot of negativity. Before all the ignorance and just stupidity, and before all that hopped out, before it jumped out of her spirit and tried to, you know, suffocate me and all my besties, I just had to just cut it off. End the story, period. Full stop. No cap. No facts. No tampon. But yeah, so she called me one day, I think this was Christmas Eve in 2017, because all my summertime story times are from 2017. And this was winter summer 2017 though, and it was Christmas Eve. She called me, she was like, hey, so this guy that wants to have sex with me, can I say that? Can I say sex? I don't know, I don't think I'm supposed to. I'm just gonna let it fly that one time. So this guy that wants to knock her ankles loose got a hotel room or whatever for her, and they were supposed to like go to this guy's parents' house. I guess he thought he wanted her to be his girlfriend or whatever. I don't know what the situation was. I didn't really care. I heard hotel room and I was like, I'm in, sis. So she's like, this guy that really wants to like knock her ankles loose got her a hotel room or whatever. It was a suite at a 5-star hotel. So it's like, girl, say no more, I am there. She was like, we can go there like Christmas Eve, because the hotel was surrounded by a really big tourist area in the country I used to live in. And this tourist area had a bunch of like mall outlets and food courts and like restaurants and stuff. So it was like a really good place to go and hang out when I was supposed to be at work. Cause I was never at work when I was working this country. Sis, I would go in, clock in, put 5 o'clock for my clock out time, leave, and like go out for the entire day and just take care of business. Like, sis, that was the best job I ever had. Like, if they was paying me a livable wage, because like I don't think they were paying me like really well, but like it was minimum wage, so that wasn't really livable. But honestly, if they were paying me like some more, honestly I would still have that job, because that was the best job ever. So, but back to the story. That was just like a little side tangent. Like I don't know why I do that sometimes. I always like go into these side tangents to take like minutes off the story, and it makes my watch time so much longer. But you guys love it anyway, so you guys ain't complaining, so I'm gonna keep on doing it. Me, Veneer, after she told me about the hotel room, I told Veneer and I told Vaseline. So we all grouped up downtown in the business center. And basically what the business center is, it's basically like the tourist area. It has a lot of like businesses, grocery stores, convenience stores, fast food restaurants, everything. It's like grouped down. It's basically like downtown LA. Only thing, it's a bit more sparse and less populated. So, but if you wanted to get somewhere in the country, or you wanted to go somewhere or meet somebody, you probably would do it down there, because it's a really prominent location. And so we all met down there. We met down there, and we were supposed to get picked up by Ebony so that we go to the hotel room or whatever. So we all collectively went. We were like, every time we hung out with Ebony, because like she was so ignorant and she would just like let anything fly out of her mouth. Like honestly, I'm like that too, but see, I'm a lot more collected with it. I know when to do it, when I'm allowed to not just be ignorant, because ignorance is never excusable, but I know when to be unfiltered and uncouth, you know? It's just certain situations you don't act like that. And I feel like Ebony didn't know when and when not to do that, and when it was acceptable and unacceptable. It's never acceptable in any sense to be ignorant towards somebody, but like, I felt like where she lived and who she grew up around, it was acceptable, and not just acceptable, but encouraged. So I really couldn't do anything about it, but hey, if someone got a free hotel room, free snacks, free alcohol, since I'm gonna be there, I'm gonna use you and I'm gonna leave. And that's on period. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry, sis. A bad bitch went marching up. Well, she came to pick us up from the downtown business area or whatever. And so we went to the hotel. So we got
meanwhile
up there or whatever. Ooh, I got a message from someone's mom. Sorry, someone's husband. This is someone's husband. Never mind. Oh, well, too bad. You didn't answer. So we got to the hotel or whatever, and we then proceeded to like unpack and stuff, and they were like, we should go out to dinner since like there's so many like fancy 5-star restaurants around. I was like, sure sis, whatever. I really don't care. I'm up for anything as long as I get to like, cause I packed like 7 outfits. I was like, as long as I get to use up these outfits, get to take some pics, get to, you know, talk to some tourists, because like the tourists up in that area, they would buy you anything you want to drink, to eat. They would like anything that you want, they would like sincerely like buy it for you. As long as like you speak in your accent and you basically, if you entertain them in any way, shape or form, conversational or like, show them places and stuff, they would give you so much shit. Like honestly, they would give you so much stuff if you like would entertain them. And like honestly, like when I would not be at work, me and my friend Veneer, we would be up there entertaining guests all the time. And like honestly, it would be so fun because we would take on trips, we get like stuff bought for us from like tourists just wanting to party and stuff with us. But yeah, stop saying Antonio. Stop saying So yeah, back to the story. So this is when Water makes his introduction, and Water has his own story when he came to because he didn't live in the part of the country where we did. He lived in a more populated area, so he doesn't really make a lot of appearances. I feel like if he did live where we live, it'd probably be he would be a lot more prominent. Oops, excuse me. But he didn't, so he didn't. I think he came like twice, so he's like in 3 different stories, but in this particular one, he pops up like twice. And he popped up while we were at dinner or whatever. He was like, Water introduces himself. And by this time, Ebony and Water had already met. So it wasn't like they had to go through introducing themselves to each other because they already like met. We went out together, they got acquainted. Ebony said that she didn't have a problem with Water. She obviously did. Water was a very effeminate. He looks like a girl. And Water, well, you could definitely mistake Water for a girl if you saw him. Not even in a dark room, in a well-lit room, you could mistake him for a girl. Like there was this one time where we were all in the car, and Ebony's cousin, we picked up Ebony's cousin, and he sat next to Water, and he was like trying to holler at Water before Water actually spoke, because he looks that much like a girl. So we and Ebony couldn't stand it, cause like I don't know, she just couldn't stand the fact that like, and he was pretty too. Water was pretty. He was a pretty girl, and I feel like that's why Ebony really didn't like him, cause like he was so pretty, and like a lot of people would avert their attention from her to Water. I don't know. I was never interested in Ebony, so I guess that's why she didn't feel no type of way when I invited him around. Cause like he only came around cause he knew me, and how do I know him? I don't know. I be knowing all kinds of weird people. I don't know. People be introducing themselves to me, and I be ended up making friends when I don't even really wanted to make friends. I just want to be with my 2 hoes, sipping tea, taking shots, living my best life. But people be wanting a part of that, and that's why they be introducing themselves to me like I need more friends when I really don't. But anyway, back to the story, because I don't know why I keep on doing these side stories. Who the hell is this? Who the hell is this? Oh, this is my girl Rami. She just asked if I finished the video. I was like, sis, no, I'm about to re-record this because they need some more detail. My besties need more detail. Like, gotta give them more details. So yeah, when Water asked me to come over to like party with us or whatever, and Ebony looked like she didn't want him to come. She looked like she looked upset. She looked bothered that he wanted to join us or whatever. And so it's like, hey, can he come over or whatever? She was like, yeah. Her face said no. I was like, Water, I don't know if you want to come, because sis don't look like she wants you to come. He was like, oh, why would she not? It's like, she seemed like she loved me the other day. I was like, you do whatever you want to do. I'm gonna be here taking shots, drinking some water, keeping my skin hydrated, because, oh, text again. Yeah, so keep my skin hydrated because I can't be looking crusty out here. If she do something to you, that's on you, sis. I can't stop her. I'm gonna be drunk. I'm gonna be wasted. I'm gonna be in the pool. I'm gonna be drunk. I'm gonna be wasted. I'm gonna be doing things that people be doing when they're 36 while I am 18. Period. So I told him that. I gave him the disclaimer. Can't say I did not warn him. I did. So he came over, whatever. Ebony looked upset. She looked really, I don't know, I feel like she was intimidated by him in a sense. She was a lot more aggressive. I don't mean like aggressive wise, but like just like the fact that like he looked so much better than her. He looked so much better than her in feminine standards. So he came over, whatever. Those two were talking. They were like drinking, whatever. We were at this club. So those two were drinking, whatever. I don't know why me, Vaseline, and Veneer had to go do something. I don't know. We were like talking. We were talking to someone, and we ended up like separated from those two, whatever. So Water got super drunk. And like every story that I have to tell you with him included, he gets super drunk. I don't know why he decides to do that, but he decides to do it, sis. Good for him. Live your best life, baby girl. Hydrate your skin. Can't be looking crusty out here. He gets drunk or whatever with Ebony, someone he's only met like once. Live your best life. I ain't here to judge. And so Ebony's taking Snapchats of this guy, like drunk out of his mind, twerking and stuff in the club or whatever. Where we're from, you can't do that because you will get beat up. Period. That's all I'm gonna speak on that. You can't do that where we're from. You'll get beat up. And that's on period. They're in the middle of the club. He's wasted out his mind. He don't know what he's doing. She's recording him. She's like hyping him up, drawing attention for all of the people in the club to look at what he's doing. And so basically what she was trying to do was set him up to get beat up. And I was like, that's so not cool, honestly. So she took the videos that she posted to Snapchat and sent it in our group chat or whatever. And I was like, oh, piss. I gotta go back to get this dude because at the end of the day, he called me. He has messages saying that he was gonna be with me. So like, if they go to the police, they're looking for me, sis. I can't make my spot hot. I'm trying to be out here trying to take some. I'm trying to be wasted too. I'm trying to be wasted like him. I can't afford to go to jail. I'm not sleeping in no cell, baby girl. No, I cannot do that. That's not for that's not for me, not for Antonio, Carson, Nathaniel Johnson, period. No, I cannot. So I went back to the club with Veneer and Vaseline or whatever, got water, and it so happens that his cousin works at this club for that night. It was like an event. She was like a promoter for the event. So she was working there. I gave him to her. Well, actually, I walked him outside to like let him, you know, just recuperate from after all the alcohol he drank. Because alcohol's super cheap in that country. Like, you can get drinks for like $3 at like those clubs. So like he drank a lot. And so I just wanted him to recuperate himself or whatever while his cousin was working. So we walked to the club or whatever, and like he had to go to the bush to take a piss or whatever. He went over there, he was taking a piss. I hear him fall down. So I'm helping him up or whatever. And so like there's this like this like really short gate that we have to pass over just to get to the other side to where the club is, because he had to pass over that to get to the bush for him to pee. And so I'm carrying him on my shoulder. And so there's this car, these two cars pull up, like these two huge cars pull up. And they open the doors. And like 8 dudes walk out of each car with me with this like really effeminate boy over my shoulder and my friend Vaseline right on the side of me. And I was like, Lord, please don't let this look like what this about to look like. Because if it does, I already had some shots in my system, some drinks. I was turned. I wasn't drunk, but I was turned. I was definitely turned. But I was like, I don't want to have to run tonight. Because like I said, people from where I'm from don't really tolerate that. I don't really want to speak on it that much, but like, I didn't want to have to run. Because like, if it came to that, I was dropping water and I was gone, period. Like, I was not staying for that. Nah, they wasn't gonna, woohoo! And then they already love to record fights. Sis, I'm not fighting, I'm running. And that's what Vaseline said too. So it so happens like the group of guys was walking toward us or whatever, and it so happens that Water's cousin that worked at the event at the club, she came running back or whatever. She's like, and she got water or whatever. I was like, Kate, great. I don't gotta run, I don't gotta fight. Great, I'm cool, I'm chilling. Let me take some more shots, let me get turned, let me go to the hotel, go nap this off. So we get turned or whatever. I wasn't speaking to Ebony because I just thought like whatever she did was trifling. But at the end of the day, I'm not responsible for Water. Water's 18. He's responsible for himself. So if he got beat up or whatever, that's on him. So I was like, I can't really be mad at Ebony because she's not responsible for him either. But I feel like she should have been a bit more accountable because she didn't think she did anything wrong. I knew that there was malicious intent, but you know, like I said, I can't speak on that. I can't speak on that because like, first of all, I wasn't there with them. Second of all, I'm not responsible for that dude. So after this, we went back to the hotel or whatever. And so me and Vaseline went down to the pool. Ebony and Veneer was with us too, but like they went back up to the hotel room to do whatever they was about to do. I know some got recorded. No one scratched that part. That ain't even important. That really ain't even important. So me and Vaseline are at the pool or whatever. We talk about love and not love, because we don't love these hoes. We talk about relationships and business endeavors and all the good plans for the future and stuff. This is an 18-year-old me. 18-year-old me was super philosophical, but could still read you like a mother trucking book. I said trucking, I didn't say the F word. I could still read you like a mother trucking book. Like I was super out there when I was 18, but I feel like I'm a lot more grounded now because I was wild. I was wild. So I do feel like I settled down quite a bit. And at this point, like, we were up till like 5 o'clock in the morning because we didn't get home until like 4. And then we went out again to like go to another club. Came back at like 4:30 because the club closed at like 4:20. So we came back at like 4:30. And then like me and Vaseline just decided to like stay up through the night into Christmas Day. So we're up into Christmas Day or whatever. Me and Vaseline watched the sunrise, still talking, hella philosophically. He decided to take a shower. I took a Snapchat of him taking a shower and posted it up in our group chat. It was super funny. Vaseline, if you're watching this, yes I did. I don't have the video anymore, but if I find it, I'm putting you on blast. Ain't nothing but love, but I'm posting that to Instagram because that was hella funny. Boom. So we get till, oh my gosh, my throat is so dry. Where's my green tea? Ooh. So it gets to 8 o'clock on Christmas Day. And so Ebony gets a call from the dude that bought the hotel room for her or whatever, the suite for her or whatever. And so, mind you, I know this dude because this dude is security at KFC. Now, mind you, ain't nothing wrong with working for KFC. Ain't nothing wrong with working as a security at KFC. But I feel like if that's your job title, I feel like you should be a bit more humble than this dude was. Because the plan was for her and him, he was supposed to get the hotel for like 3 days for her or whatever. She was supposed to hang out with us for 1.5 of those days. That was Christmas Eve, half of Christmas, and then she would take us home. They would spend Christmas, like Christmas Day, the daytime of Christmas, like with him, with his family, whatever. Because she was supposed to go to his house and spend time with his family, and then they would go back to the hotel room for that night, and then spend the rest of the day, the last day in the hotel. He did not want to follow the plan, sis. He came up there at 8 o'clock or whatever, while we were still there, and like it made it super freaking awkward. Like, oh my God, like you can cut the tension in the room with like a knife. Cause like, he was like sitting there watching TV, lying on one of the beds or whatever that me and Vaseline was laying on. At this point, we got up out of the bed or whatever. We were in the bathroom, whatever. And Ebony's super upset because like she already had it planned out that we would be here and then like they would be there later, and like he came super early. So like it was just like so much tension. She was like, F this, I'm leaving, I'm not coming back. And that's on period. Cause like, nah, like you just not about to deviate from the plan like that. We had this planned out. So it's like, how you just about to come a whole 3, 4, 5 hours early? So she put on her makeup or whatever, she got all her stuff, we packed up all our stuff, all of us left or whatever, and he called her while we were in the parking lot. And so while we're walking out into the parking lot or whatever, he calls her, he was like, I don't know why you're acting like this, we were supposed to spend time together today or whatever, you're acting crazy, I don't know what you're acting like this for. And she just like went off. She went the F off on him. She went the hell off on him. She was like, I don't know what the F you're talking about. Rah, 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 rah. Like she started barking like she was going off. She wasn't going off, she was going off. Period, poo. So after that or whatever, we ended up going to the beach. She ended up taking us home. I went home, I went to sleep. I was like, I've been up for 4 days consecutively at this point. That's a long periodically time.
You have to sit out here and wait a long periodically time.
I'm ready to go to sleep. I'm ready to sleep all through Christmas. I haven't eaten anything for like, I feel like throughout this 4-day period of me not getting any sleep, I feel like the only thing I've consumed is alcoholic beverages and shots. I feel like throughout this period, I feel like I had 1 chicken finger and like some coleslaw. I was done. I couldn't even eat Christmas dinner because like I was like, nah, I'm going to sleep. Period. I slept for like 8 hours. I was awoken by my phone ringing and them calling me, telling me that we're going to fish fry. So we woke, I had to get up, get ready to go to, and this is a side story, another side tangent, just be aware. Another character in this story is Ig-Oi. I'm just gonna call him that because like I don't want to say his name, I don't want to give him that clout, that coin, I don't want to give that to him, not that paper, because he's a nobody, he's irrelevant, like, he's a non-factor, he's no one, period. So, he was a part of the story because he tried to come to the hotel with us. At this point, he was like an associate of ours as well. That was a friend of mine, but I had to, just because I wanted to, I had to cut him off because like he was fake. He was toxic as well. He was toxic like Ebony, but in a different way. And in my previous story time about him, I explain it. I also have a few more stories that I want to get out with him that includes him. But like, he was super toxic in his own way, but I'll get more into that in another video. But like, yeah, he wanted to go with us to the hotel or whatever, and Ebony said no, he's not going anywhere. He's gonna sit himself at home. I didn't want to curse. I don't want to say exactly what she said, but she was cussing him the hell out. And then he also said that he wanted to go to fish fry with us, which is like on the opposite side of the country where we were in the morning. He wanted to go. We didn't pick him up. We didn't want him to go with us, so we went. We didn't tell him. And like, me being the messy bitch that lives for drama that I am, I happened to go into the group, take a picture of all of us together. I took a picture of all of us together, went into the group. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm having such a great time at fish fry with you. Being the messy bitch that I am, I just had to do that. So after going for the fish fry, they were like, oh, Antonio, are you going home? Because like we're going to the club after this. So mind you, this is at 1 o'clock in the morning. We're going to like back to the other side of the country that we were in the morning to go out again at this club. And I was like, you know what, at this point, I'm already up. I might as well, you know? So we go up to the other side. We were partying there until like 6 o'clock in the morning. I was like, Monty, I'm about to sleep at your house because I'm not going all the way home just to get like 5 or 4 hours of sleep. Yeah, 5 or 4 hours of sleep and then have to repeat the cycle all over again. So I might as well just stay at your house. I packed clothes. I was a smart hoe. That's one thing, I always had clothes, deodorant, soap, and mouthwash, and a toothbrush. I was prepared. I was a prepared hoe. I had my little hoe case with all my stuff in it. Went to his house, slept in his house. For some reason, his family thought that we were dating. I said his name. For some reason, Vaseline's family thought we were dating. I don't know why, because Vaseline could never score this. But he's beneath me. He's a 2, I'm a 10. That's on period. But yeah, that happened. And then it kind of flows into another story that I want to tell, and it's like a whole different situation. But then yeah, like that, when I woke up at his house, like I said, his family thought that we were dating. We could never. We went and got breakfast or whatever, we went for a run. And then later that day, we decided to go to the beach because there was like this huge beach party. At this point, my liver was suffering because like it couldn't take any more of the abuse. But I was like, you know what, might as well go. So we ended up having to go downtown that day and happened to go to KFC because the guy that drove us around, he wanted to get KFC. And guess who we saw? The dude that got the hotel room, and he went off.
Yeah. Go. I see no limits, you give me the limits, and I made that limit.